Mr. Cool Beer, Chowla, right here. And how I met Cool Beer is I am the proud owner of the Liberal Manure Spreader. And you know that racist float that was in our local parade? And so that's how I met Cool Beer, because he was one of the many people that was on there. That was political, that wasn't racist. So we got to be great friends after that, and he's actually moved into the community. And Cool Beer is going to do an initial little presentation. He's been a proud Canadian for 20-some years. And I tell you what, I think he's farther right than I am. So which is pretty far out there. And then we're going to have Stephen Garvey get up, and Stephen is going to explain first of all, he walked around this morning, I guess, and did readings and things, and he's going to tell us what he found, and then explain some of the background of all this 3G and 4G and 5G and, you know, I don't know what he's going to talk about, but it's going to be good. Okay? So, and also, if you, we'll put something out here. We've rented this little hall and things, and Mr. Garvey has got gas expenses. So if you feel like throwing $5 on the table or something on your way out the door, I'm sure they haven't asked me for it, and they didn't know I was going to ask. But, you know, anything in this day and age, we all know the price of gas, right? So, oh dear, do you guys want to?
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much, Lynn. Thanks everybody for coming in very short notice, and this just happened very naturally. We all are concerned about things like 5G today and the vaccine stuff. We all are concerned, and so I happened to talk to Lynn. A few days ago I said I want to do this, I talked to Stephen Garvey. I know him since a few years now. In fact, he gave me a chance to run for MP from Calgary in 2017 by-elections against Jason Kennedy. Oh my God. I just had 3 weeks to campaign. Although I had gone to India to see my father, and when I came back, just 3 weeks, and I just, just on my own, I just was going around the city and got some reasonable amount of votes. I won't say how many though. I was just a very startup, but yeah, I love his policy that he's centric, but centered to the right, more on the right side. And so I talked to Lynn. I said he does a lot of activism on 5G, and she says, why don't we call him here and give a presentation? So that's how it happened. And in the meantime, I've been writing a little book. It's called, I named it Nuggets for a Happy and Nationalist Canada. Now this is something very sort of, I would say, old stock type of thinking and like basics of life. I would like to call it that way. And I put it all together in the book. For example, bring in wall clocks. For example, bring in landlines. Those kind of things. Let's focus on the solutions versus only focusing on the problems that we have today. So I've brought in those kind of things from my, ideas that I had to put them in a book. So that's all I want to say. It won't take much of your time, and I'd like Mr. Stephen Garvey to come and sort of release the book. And so how do we do that, Lynn? I'm not too much of releasing books here. It's a booklet.